Hey, collective. So I pulled out my tarot deck and I asked the Holy Spirit what was the energy that is surrounding the collective today. And this is what we got. This is the first card that came out, collective. So automatically, this is telling me some ops and enemies that you have had in your camp. They might be finding out today, collective, that they are not going to be successful in stealing something from you that they have worked very hard to take. This has been a very long con. Many, many years have went into this betrayal against you. And it's like all coming to a head right now, if this is for you. Yeah, but these enemies are learning, collective. For some of you, like I said, they're going to learn today that they're not getting what they thought they were going to get from you. But in particular, collective, one of these enemies that you have who is guilty of tax and government fraud, that might be who is receiving some communication either today or sometime very soon, collective. This Eight of Wands tells me that it's coming in quickly. And I think what they're learning is the fact that everybody that they had employed to help them come after you with, these people are deciding to walk away from this energy, and I feel like a couple more, because they are realizing, collective, that you are innocent. You're not guilty of any of the things that these people claimed that you are guilty of. They were leading a smear campaign against you. And somehow, some way, I'm sure it has something to do with God, these energies have learned about all this. They've learned the truth. So they're walking away from these enemies and ops of yours. Some of which, collective, include your very own divine counterpart. Oh yeah, a part of your enemy brigade. Ugh. Now, you don't even have to be with this person, collective, but whether they're an ex or a current spouse, whatever, this is like a distorted counterpart who is a part of all this against you. You've also got members of your own karmic family, collective, who are deeply and intricately a part of this theft and betrayal against you. But in particular, a karmic father of yours, collective. But it's like these people, these enemies, collective, them discovering that they're not going to get what they have worked so hard for, it is like directly fantastic news for you. Because if you have been feeling stuck or stagnant, these energies being ignored and walked away from means that you are about to become unstuck if you have been feeling that way. And I think they're getting this communication, collective, because of an investigation that has been taking place. You've actually had coworkers of the past and present who have been being investigated in this investigation. But I do believe this is being wrapped up and this investigation is about to turn into a case. Whoever you are, collective, the government has concealed your true identity because you are so spiritually gifted. Now, some of these enemies and ops that you have, collective, whether it be the counterpart or your karmic family, some of these energies actually work for the government, very closely for the government. In fact, I do believe one of these karmic family members of yours, collective, who works for the government, this is someone that has been projecting their mental illnesses onto you for your entire life. And whoever this counterpart is, collective, for some of you, they're planning to go out with a bang. Because now that they've gotten this communication and whatnot, they know they're caught up. For some of you, this counterpart is definitely someone who works for the government. The government who has been trying to shut you up, collective. And for some of you, this is not going to be everyone's part, collective, but for some of you, the main reason they've been trying to shut you up is because whoever you are, your biological mother's death was a sacrifice. And I do believe this family, the government, people like that are responsible for this death. And they absolutely do not want this getting out, collective. But the same people who are guilty of killing your mother are also guilty of partaking in this giant theft against you that they are not getting. Once again, I just really want to drive that home. That's sweet. But yeah, these people, collective, they've also been blocking all forms of your communication. They didn't want you to find any of this out that you didn't already know, right? But whoever you are, collective, the good news is that the Holy Spirit says for living in your purpose authentically, God is now going to royally bless you, like in such a big way, collective. which in turn, of course, is really bad for all these enemies and ops. But this X, I feel like in particular, collective, this is someone who is spinning a giant web of deceit with lies and illusions and smoke and mirrors. This is an X, though, collective, that you have absolutely, like officially, taken your power back from. This person had you in bondage. For some of you, they could have been a Capricorn, or they could be a Capricorn, rather. But yeah, collective, they were doing so much to you in the dark, behind your back, you had no idea. For some of you, I feel like you thought this was the love of your life, the rest of your everything. And like I said, for some of you, this is your divine counterpart, but they have fallen from God's grace. They are distorted. And all of this that they have done, though, collective, they're feeling it. They are right now feeling deeply, deeply ashamed of everything that they've done and everything that they have taken part in against you. Because at the end of the day, collective, this is someone who has a lot of love for you. You know, divine counterparts, you are the same soul. And they're really, really wallowing in their remorse and guilt right now. Once again, for all of the insincere words, lies, and actions that they took against you, collective, in order to steal this great big amount of money from you. The Ten of Pentacles in the tarot, for me, is an inheritance. This was a lot of money, guys. I cannot stress that enough. And they're just feeling very ashamed and guilty for helping a group of people, which includes your family, to steal from you. They're also feeling very ashamed, collective, I think, of a female teenager energy that also worked against you. And this X is feeling very ashamed about this person in particular, because they know, collective, this female teenager, whoever they are, they have sold your personal information to criminals. Like they went behind your ex's back and did this. I don't think they were supposed to do this, because now they are fighting. But it's not just those two energies, collective. Anybody in this weird little wicked group that tried to steal from you, they're all at each other's throats right now. They're all pointing the finger at each other. You know, nobody wants to take the blame, even though they're all a little bit responsible. And for some of you, collective, this female teenager, this could actually be an energy in your own family. Could be your daughter, could be your niece, could be your cousin, right? But they are absolutely guilty of selling your personal information to criminals. And at the bottoms of the decks here, guys, all of these heinous family secrets are right now being exposed. They're already been exposed and they're being exposed. Like it is happening now. We're in the now. So the Holy Spirit says, collective, that the lies, gossip, and slander that these people have spread around about you will be proven to be all false. It will be proven that it was just a smear campaign. Much love.